Hello, everyone. My name's JJHALO, also known as Jacob, and I'm here with my friend captinalphawlarus. I had to think of the name for a sec, but also known as
Oh,
Bryan. The reason we don't have Trent today is because he's not feeling too well, so I'll just take over for the host duties for the day, even though I'm really the one editing and doing everything else. But it's fine. It's
hello.
fine.
Hello, I'm guest.
I am yes.
Oh, I'm so excited. I watched your first episode. I really liked it. I think you guys did great.
Yeah. Thank you. All right, so we'll start with the general stuff we know for this week. Generally, Pokemon Snap and many other games came out, and
Mm,
generally, we both have a history of Pokemon, so kind of put
Mm-hmm.
in what's our kind of favorite Pokemon in general, just to start it out, just to get us talking.
What's my favorite Pokemon? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
Let's
starting
see.
off hard.
Uh, see, it's a widely known debate in the Pokemon community that it tends to be your first game is your favorite, and that's just what it ends up being. So, for me, it's Platinum. It's just Platinum all the way. I had Platinum, and I put the most hours into it, and I enjoyed it a lot. That's again, but if I had to go like back and like think about all the ones I've played, I will say that Black and White when it came out was a little underrated. And now I think people are because they always like, oh, where's my insert this gen remake? And then as soon as that remake comes up, people are like, ooh, what about the next one? So now the Gen 4 remakes have been announced. Everyone's like,
Yeah, Gen
Black and White.
5.
Gen 5 was kind of tight. I'm like, yeah, it was.
Gen 5 was interesting in the sense of that's when I started to move away from Pokemon, but I had the most enjoyment out of that, to be
That's the thing. It,
honest.
it, it is also where I moved. I started to move out of Pokemon. It got to the age where I stopped playing. Um, I did a lot of like I played like some Leaf Green randomizers after that point. But, at that when Black 2 came, it was Black 2. When Black 2 came out, when is when I really was like, okay, I'm kind of done here. This was fun. Thanks for the memories.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, when it comes to Pokemon, I have like I've played like Gen 3, 2, like technically I could say, "Oh, I played Gen 2. That's my favorite." No, it's actually like not even close to my favorite cuz Black and White technically is due to the amount of times I've played it, but like
Mm-hmm.
aesthetically, I like Gen 5 than Gen 4 in some regards.
Mm-hmm.
Gen 4, when I was playing it, I just find it kind of confusing to go back to with all the HMs and stuff because I never really got too much into it at that
Yeah,
point.
wasn't
I was
didn't
more
wasn't
watching the TV show.
Yeah, was Gen 5 when they started making it that the TMs didn't weren't used when you like when using one Pokemon, like they just stayed, or was I'm pretty sure that was Gen 5, wasn't
I
it?
don't know if it was Gen 5 or some other one.
I think because I remember it, and I haven't played anything on the 3DS past,
Yeah,
so
same here.
I think it was Gen 5 where they decided, hey, let's just make TMs reusable like HMs. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Um,
think so, but I'm
I
not
didn't
for
really
sure.
See, here's the thing. What was your order though? Because I feel like everyone has a completely out of order like introduction to the series.
Okay,
Because
order of just introduction.
yeah, like what order of Pokemon games did you play
Shit.
them? Like the main series games. 'Cause
The main series. Okay, I can do that. We
Yeah.
have Gen 2, Gen 1. Technically, I watched people play Gen 4, but then I got like Gen 3, Gen 5, Gen 4 remakes.
Mm.
That's how much I've like pretty much played.
I have a
Having spin-offs is like it's like in there
no.
somewhere.
Let's talk it. That's a separate point we'll get to.
Yeah.
But for me, it was Gen 4, and then I got so it was Platinum and then Leaf Green, which is actually Gen 3, which I didn't know because I
Yeah.
have a confession to make. I've never actually played Emerald or Ruby or
No.
Sapphire.
I
I haven't.
I've played the remake for Hearth Gold Soul Silver. I have not touched the Kanto remakes for Gen
I have
3.
not. Oh my god, dude, Leaf Green is so good. No, that's the thing too. I haven't played. Okay, if we're talking about actual games, I haven't played original Gen 2, but I played the remakes, and I haven't played anything of. I guess I should just say Hoenn because I've played Leaf Green, which is a Gen 3 remake of Gen 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I haven't played Emerald or Ruby or Sapphire themselves, and I have Emerald. I have it in my possession, and I will eventually go and play it, but I just haven't gotten to it. I will remember though that the Gen 3 remakes, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I remember playing those, and
Gen 2.
I knew nothing about them. So like I beat Johto, and I was like, oh sweet, that was a great game. Like I beat the Elite Four, and then it's like, hey, you want to go to Kanto again? I'm like, yes. And then you go through Kanto, and like that actually surprised me when I was a kid.
Yeah, that was like, for the most part, the biggest shock to like every person who played that. Was like, whoa, they fit Kanto in here as well?
Yeah, exactly. My one thing I want from the Pokemon series, I've had a lot of things answered, like the Gen 4 remakes are coming out, and I believe, what is that Arceus game that got announced with
open world
is going to be open world, which is my second one. And my last one is I want a Pokemon game where you go through all the regions. I don't care how long it is. I don't care if they have to make a new console just for it. There's like fan games that do it, but like I want an official all region game. I think it would be super, and then you'd have to call it Pokemon Rainbow or something like that.
That's the thing. I would love that idea, but I know that'd be highly improbable because this is Nintendo we're talking about, and the Pokemon company, and so they make money just from having two separate copies still.
Yeah, so, it's to promote playing with friends, but like not really. It's just for more money.
At this point, it is more money because of online, but when it comes to, I mean, if Arceus does so well, they start thinking about, like, what can we do? That would be interesting to see, but I think all regions, holy shit, you would need, like...
No, yeah, I understand. It's
it's all main, like, okay, if you're adding, like, Alma and, like, all these other, like... Pokemon, like, just, if it's just the main ones, it could be possible, but, like, they would need a lot of rework, too.
Okay, let's jump from the main series game. Let's talk about the spin-offs. I have played too many Pokemon spin-offs to count.
Yeah. Oh god. There's so many though.
Okay, well, we were talking about it when we started off, but like, I played the shit out of the first Pokemon Snap on the N64. I inherited my N64 from my cousin because like he just kind of grew out of it, and he's like, "Hey, you just want this?" I was like, "Yes, please." And he had Pokemon Snap, and like I just don't know why. I just kept playing it, and I couldn't put it down. Like I think I 100%ed it. Like I tried to get like the best score you can on each Pokemon. And I haven't bought the new one yet, just because it's not on my list to do things. I think I saw. Oh, I don't want to spoil it. Have you played it?
No, I don't even have it yet. I watched a few videos.
Well, slight spoiler to anyone listening, just mute yourself for 5 seconds. But the main guy, like the guy you play as in the first one, comes back in the new one. Like he's a character you talk to. That's all I know because I just saw a picture of him. I was like, oh shit, he grew up. Why can't Ash grow up?
Son of a bitch!
Didn't he win? You said you watched the anime, but I never really. I watched a few episodes of like the anime, like the original.
Okay, Gen 4 is when I kind of just watched it generally.
I will say the Gen 4 anime I did watch quite a bit of, and it was pretty good.
I think for most people our age, Gen 4 was like the big one. I have watched like the originals to, I want to say XYZ, and then I kind of just stopped. And
I watched a couple episodes of Black and White just because it was on TV when I was like scrolling around. But I do remember when I was young, or like I want to say like we're talking like young, like barely can use the computer young. I'd go to the Pokemon website and they would shuffle through episodes like every week. So like you'd go on, and like they would have like here's the first 5 episodes of like the Kanto region.
I'm gonna pretend like I know that because I've never had online when I was younger.
And then next week they would shuffle. I think it was like what was that one channel? Why? Oh, hello?
Oh shit! Oh whoa, Geoff!
Surprise encounter!
We got a fucking Geoff in here, Chiblu.
Hello. Surprise encounter. We're talking about the Pokemon anime. Would you like to join?
Sure.
Hey, thanks. But I think what's the one channel that people always make fun of? Like it had the really terrible dub of like One Piece and stuff.
4Kids.
4Kids, yes.
Yeah, the 4Kids. Yeah.
If you went on the 4Kids website, they would shuffle through Pokemon episodes, because I also remember that's how I used to watch Sonic X, because they would show up to the episodes every week.
Yeah, it's Sonic X. Holy shit.
I watched all of Sonic X, which I guess technically is my first. I'm pretty sure Sonic X is an anime.
It is. It is.
Oh,
Same with
that was-
Pokemon in the technical
Yeah,
sense, but like.
Mhm. Do you have any thoughts on Pokemon, since this is what we've been talking about for 10 minutes or so, Jeff?
It fun. Fun game.
Fun. All right. I don't know what.
I didn't. I haven't watched too much of the anime. I watched a little bit of the original series.
Oh, well, actually, we kind of skimmed over spin-offs because we were just talking about Pokemon Snap, but I know what your favorite spin-off game is, Jeff.
Yeah,
Pokemon
Ranger
Pin-
Shadows of
Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah, I thought you liked the pinball one more. I guess you do like the
Oh
Ranger
no, I
one,
like
but
pinball and I like Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia specifically.
I
Shadow
love...
of Almia is very fun in the sense of what it is, but I don't think I can get back into it.
No, honestly, I don't think my
Okay.
arthritis could take it.
just
Nah,
fuck
maybe
it.
if I get on, maybe I'll get it on PC. Oh, I have like an autoclicker on my PC just for lols.
There's a
and it can
guy
pick-
who dabs in it.
Oh yeah, there is. Oh, you're gonna make me pull out my copy of. I think I had actually. I don't remember if I had both.
I
Shadows of
would
Almia,
rather
but
play Mystery
I
Dungeon.
had Guardian Signs, or was it Guardian Signs? I think.
So
The
yeah,
one, the
I
one
think
with the
so.
ukulele Pikachu. Well, that's my one complaint. I will say that like the Pokemon series really died off for me because like after like Gen 5, they stopped a lot of spin-offs. Like right now it's just like main series games and like some mobile apps, I think. But like back in
Pokemon
the
Snap
day.
is a thing.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like they just like Pokemon Snap is a thing now. But like back in the day, it's like, oh dude, I miss Mystery Dungeons. So they made one recently, I think, but
It was a
I had-
remake of the old
Yeah,
one,
it
and
was a
it wasn't
remake. Was it a
too. It wasn't.
okay.
Yeah. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon time space. I think it was like what time space or something.
Time and space. Yeah, I think.
iPad time. Oh my god. That was the first like technically big RPG I got really emotional at. I'm like, what the fuck, Gravel? No. Spoiler.
Yeah.
But like that was the first game that got me into like, holy shit, this game series gets me into storytelling and shit.
I get you.
I mean,
messed
that
me
and
up.
Halo kind of also did it because Halo was just like, this is like movie quality. I'm into
Yeah.
this.
Hmm.
I mean, there was
Yeah,
other
well-
games, but like, yeah.
I guess I'm just gonna have to wait and see if Pokemon Gen 4 is gonna bring me back or not, because that's like it's. I don't know. I just haven't gotten into it. I thinking about going back and playing the original, but I think I'll just wait and play the new one because I bought Pokemon Let's Go Eevee when it came out, and I got to like the third gym, and I was just like, this is like not what I want from a Pokemon game. I didn't enjoy it.
I enjoyed it, but it was not $60 worth of enjoyment.
No, I don't think most Nintendo games these days are $60.
Unless you count like Smash
sure.
Bros.
Yeah,
I
Smash.
don't even consider that honestly.
I mean,
but I'm just not a fan of Smash Bros.
I mean, they keep adding DLC packs, and like that's fine, but like it's getting close to like what $100 now or something. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff you can buy for
Mhm.
DLC that you don't need.
The
but-
only
Fucking
the only
Sans.
Switch game, I've played I thought was actually worth $60 was Breath of the Wild.
Oh, dude, I might go back and replay that. Now that I've got an office and everything, I've actually got my consoles spread out from my table. So I actually put the Switch in my bedroom. So like I might like lay down and play, like get back into Breath of the Wild like before I go to
Yeah.
sleep for work. I might try that. It'd be fun.
I want Animal Crossing, but I don't want to spend $60 on it.
Animal
Too
Crossing, I liked Animal Crossing New Leaf, but that's because back in the day when I didn't have a job and I had 3 months of summer between school and I could just sit in my room for 12 hours a day, just walking around my town.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't exactly have that anymore. I don't know how people do it today. Well, I guess a lot of people got into. I think New Horizons came out at the perfect time with the pandemic and people just having way too much time on their hands. Like it literally was like the
100%. 100%. It was the fucking.
I would have
things.
gotten it for half of the price. I would have gotten it for half the price.
Well, that's what you do,
not for
Jeff. You just wait.
$60.
You just wait until the next. You wait until the next console's announced, and you play like all the games you've been waiting 5 years for. That's what I do all the time. That's mainly because I forget games come out. Like I see a trailer for it, and then it's like, yeah, the game came out like 4 years ago. I'm like, what? The trailer just came out. What are you talking about?
I am not buying any new consoles in the near or maybe not even the distant future, honestly.
After the Switch, I'm pretty much done with that.
Honestly, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not. Well, I will say the PS5, the digital only, is pretty cheaper than I thought. But like, no, I have nothing interesting in it. A lot
I
of
have
the PS,
no reason to, really.
no, but like a lot of the PS5 games they announced at like the initial launch are also PS4 compatible. Like there'll be PS4 versions.
Yeah,
so, like,
like
I'm just gonna play those. Like the no, the only one though was the Demon Souls remake, which is the only game I want to play because I've always want to play it, but I have to get. I'll probably just get
the
an emulator.
console seller.
Yeah, oh, shut up.
I jokingly say that, but like seriously, I have like no reason when it comes to consoles to actually just buy them.
No, PC Master Race.
Yeah, but even still, if you're just trying to get into gaming, I'm so sorry. The graphics card's too much. All the Xboxes and shit stuff is just kind of hard to get.
I will say this. I will say this to anyone out there that is concerned. I bought a pre-built. I've had it for oh man, what? I've had it for 2 years now. It's done me great. Yeah, I could get like go for a better graphics card, but like that's pretty much it. Everything else has stood the test of time. Best Buy honestly has some decent pre-builts, and if you wait for a sale, you can get like mine was originally like $1,200 or something, and I got it on sale for $900. It's still pretty good, but of course, like you can like. It's the same thing with my phone. Like I get Walmart phones. Like I just get the Walmart phone that costs $100, and like 3 years later, the same $100 phone is like 6 times better. It's okay to be a little behind in tech and still have good tech, especially when it comes to PC parts. Never feel pressured to go for the big old. I don't even know what the graphics cards are at now. I don't pay attention.
Like it was GTX 390 at this point, 380, and RTX. I don't know. Just it was like, oh, it's gonna be 600, and everything else is like now 1200 because it's just everyone bought them and now they're surges because everything's down. And blah 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 blah.
I mean, maybe I have nothing really to say since I only play RuneScape, which could run on a potato.
Surprisingly, the servers have been having issues lately in that game, so things have actually been running slower.
Oh, rip. Well, it's not my fault.
But no, it's not your fault. But it's true. This really easy to run game is now running slow. But it's for everyone because it's server issues.
That's not my problem. I am but a clown and free.
Sure.
Just a flying clown.
I don't. Well, I'm gonna transition us out of video games.
I was just about to.
Oh, what did you want to transition to?
I was just gonna transition into streaming in general, but.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. I'm really excited for my new setup. I just have a busy week with work and employees being off and stuff. So hopefully next week I can have a big old stream and we'll just sit here for like going through settings and I'll have you guys check to see what's good. I'm gonna like put up some like probably some blankets or something for the sound dampening.
Oh yeah.
I'm under a blanket right now for Geoff because you weren't here when we started. This is what I would like the sound to be at, but it just needs dampened. That's it. So I might just throw a blanket on the wall or something, or behind my desk. Just need something in here. Even with my shelves filled up, it's pretty barren.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing some streaming now that my finals week is almost over.
Yeah, what are you gonna stream?
I'm gonna stream some RuneScape Sepulchre probably is the first thing I'm gonna do.
Oh, sweet. I might finish up. I might stream the rest of Winter Talk. There's only 10 hours. I can get like a few streams out of that.
Three
What does he
minutes.
want?
RuneScape.
I haven't been paying attention, but I've been seeing that you've been posting a lot of PSO2 stuff, Jacob. How's
Yes.
that going? How's the PS2 stream going? Actually, I will admit, just because I work so much and you stream while I'm at work, I haven't kept up with your channel.
No, that's 100% fair. PSO2 is actually pretty good when it comes to just me having fun in streams. Because I'm doing what you guys technically do in RuneScape. Oh god, I'm hiccuping. In which I'm just grinding stuff, money and XP and stuff.
Yeah.
But since there's a beta for the next version, which is amazing, I've been kind of just focusing on that game. But also, it's like every Wednesday I have to do one so I can keep up with the game. Oh god, I'm teacupping while I'm talking.
Good.
Again, once I get my own PC with actual storage space, then maybe I'll play that game. But for now, I don't have enough space.
Yeah, no, 100%. I gotcha. The game is 70 gigabytes already.
Jesus.
I thought it was more than that.
Nope, 70.
I thought it was over 100.
And 30 for new Genesis. Because it's technically just a big add-on that's like a new game.
I'm just checking your channel. I didn't realize you had 31 followers, and your one stream like a week ago has like 43 views, or at least the VOD does.
The VOD does, because I don't get those numbers on like streams. I get like 1 or 2 people.
Oh, but that's nice. People are coming through to see your VODs, though. Yeah, there's one at 33. I don't even know what mine is.
Generally, I like trying out new games and playing games in general. I don't really like sticking to one game for too long. PSO2 is just one of those games. It's just like, it's the safe bet. If I got nothing better to do, stick up PSO2.
Yeah, I mean, same. I would like to do more variety, but like I've been addicted to Noita for like the past month, so I've just been doing that. And I don't want to. I do a lot of questing when it comes to RuneScape, and I'd like to play other things, like do other things while I do it, but I haven't got to the point in my account where it's like, yeah, I can just play this content for like a few hours and be interesting. Because most of the stuff I do is not interesting.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like, I just go through and just get through daily stuff, and people don't really, like, care much for that. I mean, granted, if you're doing, like, one type of stream, that's fine, but PSO2 is not not the best game to watch, if I'm being honest, unless you're, like, trying to get info for it. It's a very fun playing game. I don't know if it's good for watching.
It seems very action heavy. I stopped by one stream and you were fighting, like, a boss or something. I was like, ooh, this looks interesting, but there's a lot of numbers that I don't get exactly.
Yeah, no, it's a very fast-paced, just game in general. I mean, it is an MMO, per se, but, like, it's more of, like, if you know around the weapons, it's all based on skill, not gear.
I like that. That's a good MMO in my mind.
Oh, yeah. So, like, yeah, you can have these augments, but you still need to fight, if you're fighting a boss with only yourself, you still need to carry your own weight and know how to actually, like, use the class very well.
That reminds me. I was thinking about MMOs because, you know, RuneScape's an MMO I mainly play, and before that, I don't really play many MMOs.
Same.
And I thought back, and there's a game I wanted to like make a new profile and like a completely new thing in stream. Do you guys remember Realm of the Mad God?
Oh God,
that sounds vaguely familiar.
I remember that.
It was an old Congregate, or at least I played it on Congregate back in the day, an old MMO, and it was like horrible for free to play players. Like, basically, you would pick a class that you would have to unlock, and if you wanted to unlock more, you had to like. I think it's like you have to like. It's basically, now that I think about it, it's like a roguelike MMO, because you make a character and you start with like, you know, your base whatever, and you go and like when you go into the world, your quests, quote unquote, are to kill certain enemies. So like a thing pop up on your map and you're like, go here, or correction, it doesn't actually show you the map, you just have to follow the cursor. You kill the monsters and then you get a new one to kill, and it progressively gets harder as you level up. Like you cap at level 20 or something. Find items along the way to upgrade it, but like once you die, you're dead and you have to make a whole new character and do it again. But they give you one tiny little bank space in a giant vault covered with more bank space, but you'd have to pay money for it. Because like you get coin. Correction. Then again, I haven't played it in years. I've seen it's been updated a lot, but I still don't think it's very free to play friendly. So like,
PSO2 is kind of direct opposite somewhat. It's free to play friendly to an extent of here's some storage space, here's all the classes except for like 4 that you need to be like prerequisite is getting the max level twice because these are very like complicated classes.
Mhm.
So we want you to know how to play the game. But majority of the time, it's like as long as you're not like hoarding every single thing, it's all right. But you need to get like you need to save up things to get a material storage because there's so many materials.
Oh yeah. No, like the only thing you can collect in this game is like equipment. A good
Oh,
way.
so like just plan on like you like stuff to use. Got it.
Yeah, like the most useful thing probably would be because like what is it? Because like there's weapons are class specific. Some armors are like multi-class specific, and then there's rings which are like for anyone. So basically, it was like if you find a good ring but you're not going to use it, you should go back to like the hub world and put it in your vault, save it for another class, and say let's like it's just I don't know how to describe it. Oh, I don't know. You don't know this, Jacob, but Geoff, the MMO is basically like if you're free to play, it's basically like playing an Ultimate Iron Man. You only have like 8 inventory slots, and you can only store like 8 items. It's horrid, but like it's fun. I'm gonna stream it sometime. I think it'd be fun, like start a brand new character.
Oh yeah.
Like you need to put the work in though if you want to unlock multiple characters. Like I think you start with 1, and it's like level this character up to level 10, and then you unlock this character, and then you play that character. It's like get to level 10 to unlock this character, but then at that point it's like get to level 20 on like all these characters to unlock another one. So it's like a weird game of like unlock this one to then unlock this one to then unlock this one to then unlock this one, and it's I only ever unlocked like I think 4 characters, but like all I ever played was like the ranger or something. I'm gonna stream it sometime. I think it'll be fun. I think
That sounds cool.
Well, one thing I like in general when it comes to streaming is just like, man, look at these overlays and all this other things. I'm just like, okay.
God, I
I'm
gotta
gonna put
figure
my
it out.
webcam up here, and that's gonna be it for right now.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
It's more of like I find it. I know this is gonna sound strange because a lot of streaming culture is based around eventually wanting to like have a bunch of people, so you can probably like donate or something, so you can gain money for it.
Yeah.
The biggest problem for me is just more of like, man, if I'm gonna earn money, is my parents gonna treat me like differently in the sense of like this is actually a job instead of an actual fucking hobby?
I get you. I understand. It's like
Because the problem I said this in the Discord, but people don't know this. My mom looked over and said, "Streaming is not a fucking job. Get some money for yourself." I'm just like,
no, I don't appreciate that. Don't let that hold you down, kid.
no, I'm not. It's just like, really?
You should for anyone else out there that wants to get into streaming. I understand that there's a lot of cool streamers out there that put a lot of time and effort in their streams to become like, of course, for anyone that starts streaming, their dream, of course, is probably to make it a job so they never have to work another, quote unquote, never have to work another day in their life. I do know streaming is a lot of effort if you want to keep a clips channel, because that's also another thing. A lot of people get into streams because of clips. And so that's something that I've been thinking about. If I want to do that, like I kid you not, probably 90% of the streamers I watch right now, I discovered through YouTube clips.
Yeah, 100%. Like it's through other methods do Twitch streamers get noticed.
That's why I've been trying to keep my Twitter account active and making sure that it's saying when streams are happening. And I just put a little. I have the links in my like Twitch thing, but I also put it above my my face cam so that people could see where my Twitter handle is. If we get a streamer that actually wants to get updates, go follow the Twitter. I have 6 followers right now.
Whenever I do that, I do feel like I am what do you call it? Feeling like I'm just selling out in essence. But at this point, it's like more of like the effort I'm trying to put doesn't feel like it's gonna go much anywhere when it comes to certain things. But like, yeah, I don't know. It's one of those mental hurdles that you always have to overcome, really.
Of course, yeah. It's gonna take some jumping to get over the first humps of streaming to actually get
100%.
To get what is it? I think don't you need like 50 followers and like stream 7 days a week to become an affiliate, right?
50 followers, 7 days a week.
Not 7 days a week.
3 concurrent viewers per stream.
I think it's just
Plus
streaming
chatting.
7 different. I believe it's streaming 7 different days. I don't remember. I don't
Yeah,
remember
7 different days. Yeah.
I don't remember when it checks to make sure. I think it's every. I think it's every month they check.
Something like that. I don't
Like,
know.
If you stream it 7 times a month.
Yeah,
I mean, the thing is like for Twitch, it's more community focused, while YouTube is just broad.
yeah, YouTube is just you get a random recommendation at 3 a.m. and you go, I'm gonna watch this, and then you end up on someone's channel, and you're like, oh, I like them, I'll follow.
Yeah, 100%.
All I can say, Jacob.
There's one.
Oh, go ahead.
There's one way that a friend of ours who is actually a full-time streamer actually got. He originally got some popularity on TikTok and then moved that over to Twitch.
Yes, I've been also contemplating that, not just for
I contemplate it too.
Shit on TikTok blows up like you wouldn't believe. So,
That's insane.
I
haven't
got
gotten it yet, but
I've posted some videos just as jokes, like on I have a TikTok, like quote unquote, like just my profile. I've posted some stuff, and depending, like I know it sounds like shit because I don't like to do it, but like you just spam as many like hashtags as you can, and someone will find what you put out there. So like you just put a video, and like I posted something about a story that I'll get into in a second. But like it got like 100, like I think it's close to, I want to check my phone, but I'm not gonna strut my mic. It got close to like 1,000 views and like 100 likes just from like a 2-second clip. And I was like, if I made a TikTok for like, when I want to start making games and stuff and like showing off games on TikTok and like also doing stream clips, like I could like that could get some running.
yes,
It's the methodical mind that always does it. It's like, man, I really hate this app, but do I want to use it for my own gain?
I will. No, I'm not kidding. Though.
I jokingly say.
I think I'm gonna do it at some point. I might make a clip. I mean, I have to start making clips anyway. I still need a program. I've asked you like 1 billion times, Jacob, and you always tell me what program you use, and then every time I forget about it. Is it what do you use? Is it no? That's
for editing or
yeah,
just
for editing.
Video editing. I use Filmora, not sponsored.
Yeah,
but
I have Wondershare Filmora X, the free version, and I still haven't stopped to try it. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's just like find a program you like, go ahead and use it. I just like Filmora for its just it feels like Adobe and Movie Maker, but it's not. Because I fucking as much as Adobe is useful, it's the most annoying. Like,
oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm not paying $100 per month just to use something I'm gonna use every so often. I'll rather have Filmora's lifetime the thing and be limited to make creative content.
How much is a lifetime?
Like, I think it was like $60 to $70. Don't hold me on that. I can't remember.
Noted, but yeah, maybe it was on sale. It could be on. I could wait for a sale. I'm gonna learn.
Yeah, speaking of equipment, my headphones broke, and I just replaced it again with the same one. So I mean,
wait, did they just break or like
they broke like a few days ago, but like a week ago, and it's like, damn, that's a year's use. Bought the exact same pairs as I'm wearing them right now. Like, wow, this is how it feels like again when it doesn't break. This is just the plastic. That's all.
Yeah, once I actually try to make, now that I have my own place and some more time. Oh, again, not this week. I'm so busy with moving in, and work has screwed me up. So
yeah,
eventually, and that's another thing. Same thing. Oh, I want to use this as a transition, if you mind. I wanted to talk about D&D.
I was gonna talk about something like in D specs because we're all a bunch of nerds when it comes to that.
Now that Jeffrey's here as well, I think talking about D&D was fine because I immediately just forgot my thought when I said that. But no, like with the streaming stuff and all that, I just gonna push through it. And I remember because I was talking about streaming and I was talking about how I'm busy. Sometime now, I need you guys to hold me to this. I have like severe executive dysfunction, so like I cannot tell myself to do things. Luckily, I have
getting
Olivia.
the notes pad. Getting the sticky notes.
I want to have for you guys sometime early June, depending on how it goes. I will, of course, tell you if things happen and I don't have the time. But sometime in June, I would like to get to you guys at least a first test run. Like, we're talking like alpha level here of the D&D roguelike I want to make. I've got so many ideas.
What?
I don't know if I've talked to you about this, Jacob. I know I've told Geoff about it a billion times.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for this.
You've told me about the ideas of it because we were talking about my game ideas as well.
Yeah, I need
Is this something I can show on the podcast? Yeah, sure, we'll do it. Fuck it. Announcement: game development ensues.
Well, not a game development, but like
an idea, pretty much.
Yeah, I've looked it up, and I've seen people like have like D&D roguelikes, but then I'm like, oh, cool. How is it? And then they're like, and they're still doing like 7-hour campaigns. I'm like, no. So here's the thing. In our history of doing D&D, when we started doing D&D, like, what was it like? Was it 2 years ago? We had all of us, like 7 people.
3 years ago, yeah, been like 2019, 2019.
Yeah, that ended up being too many people.
We started off strong, and sadly, the next year we had a campaign this summer. We shrunk it down, and now I have a fear that if we did do a campaign this summer, it would also be shrunken down again. And I don't want people to be left out of campaigns, but sadly, that's just how it goes. So I had this thought a couple months ago. And I've been like slowly like sending myself ideas because I didn't have a notepad, so just like I would text myself on Twitter and I just send ideas. And I want to make a quick and easy a roguelike that is a D&D campaign. So it's not like I have to make a game and code everything, but it's going to be with the themes of a roguelike. Don't have to. So what's something you have to worry about with D&D campaign? Making your character. I know you people like making characters, but nope, that's stressful sometimes. Here's a predetermined class, and they're going to be like, I guess they'd be original classes. Like they're going to be things like fighter and mage, like not like specifically in D&D. Mm-hmm. It's like the mage character has aspects of, wizard and sorcerer and warlock and stuff like that. And like the fighter would have things from like monk and barbarian and stuff like that. Like things like that. And it would be a pre-made sheet. Your stats would be
play the drunk.
I play the drunk.
I'll make a sheet out, and then I'll probably make like in our Discord, I'll make like a channel, and it'll have like the characters like already out. So like you just have to take it, read over it before we play, just so you have an idea. Like the mage will have all of the spell, like all of your options already picked out, and then you'll just prep your spells like you would in a regular D&D campaign. Like if these are the ones I'm using for this run. And then it would for the first run that we do this of next month. It's going to be a shortened version. It's probably only going to be like 2 or 3 characters you can pick from. It's going to be like 5 rooms. I have a couple, and it's. I want it in the end. I want a bunch of items, a handful of characters, fully randomized like rooms. Fully randomized with items, enemies, bosses, encounters, all that stuff, except of course like the final boss. But for the first run, it's going to be a small set of items, probably 2 to 3 characters. The rooms that you're going to go in, probably for the first couple of games, aren't going to be randomized, just because I need things to be tested. So like, it's not really going to matter what rooms you go through, because they're not like in order. It wouldn't matter. But like, I just need to like test things. But in like, my dream is to have this thing where anyone could be the DM for it. Like I can make a pamphlet or something and write up like a general description. So, you can take your own twist of things, like the general idea of the encounters that you could roll for or that you could happen. And then be like, okay, you guys want to play D&D tonight? We'll do a quick, and I want to make it so it's like between like an hour or 2. I mean, like with any roguelike
you play, so quick and dirty D&D.
Yes.
Pretty much what you're saying.
Pretty much. Yeah. Like, here's your character. Don't have to worry about the combat too much. Like, it's still going to be fun, but you don't have to spend, like, 20 minutes figuring out what your turn is. Like, here's your sheet. Well, it might get confusing for first time through, but that's the thing. Like, since you're going to be repeating... now, I know people like to make characters...
isn't confusing the first time through.
Like, yeah, like, every roguelike is confusing. like once you learn the character and you go to play it again, you kind of know what the thing is, and that like you know what I mean. Like it solves the problems that I have with D&D sometimes. Like
Yeah,
you know,
like
you play your first campaign and it's like, okay, I have this character, but like, what the hell am I doing? But it's like, nope, here's a character. You know what you're doing. Go for it. So yeah, there's more I could go into detail, but I don't want to spoil it for you guys. So
and the
sure.
viewers.
So basically, I need
Eventually.
you every time you see me, or I guess hear me, just be like, "Hey Brian, are you working on it?" And then I'll be like,
You'll be like, no, I'm playing RuneScape.
"I'm playing this game."
RuneScape again.
I want to have something, and basically, I want this to solve our problem. And if we do get back into a campaign, because I know sometimes we'll have a campaign, we'll play for like 4 hours, and then we're like, okay, well, we're done. Like we don't really want to continue this, but like we're kind of still in the D&D mood. I'll just whip out the pamphlet and be like, all right, we're doing a run of insert the name of the roguelike. Like,
yeah,
if you guys still want to keep going, like it's just quick, easy, get through it, fun. It's just this is what I want. Like D&D in a small, like in a compact thing, up to like probably 4 players. So not everyone feels left out because it's the same shit and everyone can play it whenever. That's the end goal. But for the first time, it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some testing, and I want to make it.
Drag me away from you.
What?
Oh
my
I'm so confused
Sorry,
after
yeah.
that, Geoff. What the
Anyway,
heck?
that was my long D&D rant that I had thought up, and that I'm very excited to get to you.
No, it's completely fine. I mean, generally, I didn't expect that, to be completely honest, but whatever.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm actually thinking of working up on something on my own. It's just kind of similar, but similar as in it's a variation of D&D.
I don't.
Basically, I was going to work on just basically it's going to be D&D except cut out all of the classes and replace it with a skill tree sort of deal.
I mean,
Okay.
that's interesting.
The idea would be that it was all different. Like you'd start in a different school of magic, like whether it's like elemental, like fire, ice, yada yada.
Are you gonna
or if
make
it's
the Wizard 101 D&D campaign, Jeffrey?
not exactly, no.
Yes.
But like, and then there's different types of item magic. Like you might channel your magic through a deck of cards, and there's like a skill tree on that or some shit. But like, the whole idea would be that it'd be this big skill tree of different magical spells you can choose as you level up, and it would be that instead of
you want to make
class,
you want to make like your own, basically want to make your own kind of class system, like your own kind of. Well, that's cool. I like that. That'd be cool for a campaign.
One uses cards, one uses one also uses your mom. What would you pick?
Yes, I would like to channel my magic through gun.
There would probably be a class for that. There'd probably be a skill, like some sort of area of the skill tree for gun.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's an interesting way to do it, like a mage gun or something like that. Yeah.
And the thing, it wouldn't be like all exact. You're all gonna be quote unquote spellcasters, but there's gonna be weapon based skill trees as well. But they're also going to use magic and have different things you unlock with that.
That sounds cool. I like that.
I mean, there's my idea, which I've shared with you all, but I won't share with the audience because I want to keep it a secret for now.
Oh yes, no, I will not.
Good old thing there. But considering we're moving on, considering we've been talking about games and stuff and many other things, we also got to remember Mother's Day is coming up, and because I'm bringing this up only because I literally just earlier around 2:00 I had to order something for my mom.
Yeah, I need to get on that.
How to date our broadcast?
Huh?
I don't know. I say that because it's just I sometimes miss things.
I will say that all holidays for me have been just a mesh. I didn't realize it was Cinco de Mayo, but then again, it's not like really a holiday.
It's just a good day to drink tequila.
People. There you go.
Yeah, good day just to drink tequila and maybe eat a taco. I don't know.
I think it's American made too. I don't remember. Don't quote me on that.
I can't remember.
There was something racist in there.
Probably.
Yeah, it's nah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I remember when I started my job last year. It was like I started my job a year ago on Cinco de Mayo, so that was like my
I mean, a
second
lot
day.
of holidays don't really make sense. Like, when did we decide Star Wars has to be May 4th for a holiday?
But Mario Day is March 10th because MAR 10.
No.
It,
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I didn't get 3D All Stars.
and May 4th kind of sounds like May the 4th. Like May the 4th.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
aren't actual national holidays, though. They're just kind of like things that people
Yeah,
are like,
just
haha, it's
yeah.
Mario Day.
What even is Labor Day? Am I right?
Am I right? Haha. Yeah, funny
Hmm.
joke.
But
No.
yeah, I need to get on Mother's Day stuff. Again, just what Brian, how's your week been going? Busy.
Busy.
That's the answer to everything.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
I
since
might
we're like, I mean, besides that, there's like one more thing I want to kind of bring up, and that's kind of like memes over the ages.
Memes over the ages. Oh, that's a wonderful topic.
Because
Oh,
I was thinking about this just scrolling through like internet, just the internet in general. It's just like, man, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, we really hit a weird wall when it comes to memes, and it's probably just because of, I mean, how they get out nowadays. TikTok definitely hasn't helped. There's been some weird memes that have spread because of it. Honestly, memes spread so fast and slightly under my radar now that it's weird. I think it's because I've grown past the age of the meme maker. When we were like in high school, and I even want to say maybe a little middle school, like we were making the memes, like our age, but like now we've grown past it, and now we're the ones viewing it. It's like, wait, what do you mean? I would know that. Out of the loop. Oh no.
I mean, I didn't know what really memes were in general until like 2013 when I first started getting like internet that I can actually view it in high speeds. But
That's fair.
But to be honest, I think it's memes are really just inside jokes that go too far. But to be honest, this I swear, we got to like funny pictures of a fish in a bowl, like I think someone made a cartoon of it, like Circle Cartoons or something like that, where it was a nice little normal, like I wouldn't say normal. It's just like here's a fish in the middle with like boosted out graphics into, oh god, what the fuck does this mean? What is so real about this? Me and the boys looking for beans at 2 a.m.
Me and the boys at 3 a.m. looking for beans.
Yeah.
No, I remember a video. I think there was a video like that where it's just like in like the 2007 era of memes. It was like, hey, look at this funny troll face. Oh.
Yeah, it was like
2013 era was just like, hey, look at this like funny quote. Isn't this relatable? Like, oh yeah.
And then there was like 2014 to like 2015, which was just MLG.
Like, it was just like MLG. Yeah. No, like
I remember growing up in that era.
No, I was originally from the troll era, the troll comics, and then the MLG era, and then we got into the surreal era, and right now we're in this weird like just
limbo.
This weird limbo.
When they happened, we went into surrealism, and now we're just here.
I like how everything could just be pointed back to Harambe, just because we wanted to. It's like everything.
It's
everything
the
went
next.
bad.
It's just like Illuminati. Well, like there was the fucking Among Us bullshit. Like I can't stop seeing Among Us, and I'm just like, Illuminati remake. When?
Harambe was a good meme, but at the same time, there were some people that took it too far and kind of harassed the freaking zoo about it.
Oh yeah,
oh yeah.
Being me, who is at that point was still in like I go to Canada for like the whole summer because my mom and stuff, and like I got internet a little bit when I go to my cousin's house, and a friend from mine from high school texted me, he's like, "Dude, you hear about Harambe?" I'm like, "Fuck is Harambe? What are you talking about?" And then I looked it up, and I was like, "Oh, that's sad." And then like 2 weeks later, I got home and I saw the memes. I was like, "What? Like, what is this?
What's going on?"
The meme world definitely collapsed with Harambe, and they've been trying to get back up ever since. Not saying it hasn't been funny, but
no, there's been a lot of funny stuff we've seen. It's just like when you look back, it's just like, wow, this is something. Why did we find this fucking funny?
As much attention as I used to. Like,
yeah, no, 100%. Like at this point, we're becoming old, quote unquote, people because we're just like, funny cat.
Remember back in my day when the cat used to play the piano and it was funny.
I remember
don't get
him
me
also
wrong,
liking cheeseburgers.
I look at less generalized memes now, I guess. I still like scroll through like Reddit, but just like the specific subreddits that I follow.
Yeah, I guess that's how I keep up with memes these days. I deleted iFunny months ago and I've never felt happier. I used to exclusively use iFunny, and I'm happy to say that I no longer.
Yeah, I did back in high school, I think. That was a thing.
Oh yes, the curse.
Mm-hmm.
We jokingly say that, but like, holy shit, we.
Yeah,
I
when
don't
I
like
was the
that.
age, iFunny was funny to
Yeah,
me. I'll admit it. I'm not gonna
I'm not gonna
say
lie
it wasn't.
either. Like, it wasn't. Like, there was points where it was funny, and it's just like now it's just like, honestly, it's become like politicized, like 100%. Like most of the memes
I
is just
haven't.
that.
Yeah, from
I
the
hate
last
it.
things I remember. Yeah,
I'm also debating deleting it, but at this point, it's just
So
like,
basically the same thing that's happened to Twitter. Got
in
it.
like millions of other sites, but like,
Twitter is now just politics and cancel culture.
yeah,
I fucking just delete. I just like if someone starts posting like politic bullshit, I just like immediately like kind of just like unfollow or just like
I keep an eye on my Twitch Twitter just to, like, like I said, post things to stream. Other than that, I don't use it that much anymore.
I'm using it only just to communicate, just to try and get connections. I mean, man, I'm not gonna lie, I do that because it's just like I don't really know anyone else who streams besides a few, and it's just like I joined a community in which I have no idea who's who and what's going on, and kind of just yeah.
Mm-hmm. We're getting close to 1 hour mark already. Oh my god, it's flown by.
Yeah, we're a bunch of chatting people. I mean, I've pretty much reached the end of my things. I've read pretty much everything besides a few incidental things if people were here.
I'd like to tell a story, if that's okay to
go ahead.
I mean, and not your stream on your podcast. I've been holding this story for 2 days because it was just too perfect, and I had to double check if it was real. Let me give you all an encounter that I had at work 2 days ago.
Check it was real. Okay, I'm interested.
Yeah.
So at my work,
attention.
Of course we have music playing over the radio and everything. It's predetermined. It's all like chosen like way in advance. Like it's not like someone's up front with like an MP3 player.
Mm-hmm.
Like this stuff is sent by the company of the Giant Eagle I work at. It's all sent in, and like this is played at Giant Eagles, I guess everywhere, but I have no idea on that. Anyway, we have sometimes special songs are played rather than, like, it's a lot of radio bullshit most of the time. Like you're right, if you turn the radio on, it's just like the same thing. But like for Black History Month, they played, there'd be an announcement that would come on from like, pre-recorded and everything, being like, here is a song to celebrate Black History Month, enjoy. And it's like, like a jazz song or like a blues song from like the back of the day, like, or like from
straight
like,
out of Compton.
No.
I jokingly say that, by the way.
No, I mean, I don't care. Like, I want it. I'll listen to it. It's better than listening to the same Taylor Swift song for the 40th time.
Yeah.
But like, anyway, like that's the kind of stuff that plays sometimes. And like, then they had Women's History Month. They played, so like there was one segment because like it's random sometimes, but then it's like, and now like it was talking. This lady was just like, and now Rihanna, and then it would play like a Rihanna song, and I was like, oh, okay, well that's cool. But this month it is. What is the full title? They say it is Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. So they've been playing like Asian songs and like if you don't know, like Pacific Islanders, like Hawaii, Japan,
Mm-hmm.
like all those kind of islands and stuff. So
I'm hoping for some.
So I'm listening to the random jarble and garbage throughout the day. Random like 2000 songs, stuff on the radio again. And then, a nice Asian man comes on in the radio and he's like telling me a fun fact or something about, I believe, like a Japanese tennis player or something, won a gold medal or something around those lines. And they're like, all right, and this next, oh, hold on. I have to give you the experience of what I had. Do y'all have rhythm on?
Technically, yes. But remember, this is on YouTube.
Oh, well then let me give you my own rendition of it, because I don't want you to get copyright struck.
Yeah.
So be me going through, my everyday, And I'm just listening to the run radio, and this guy comes on. He's like, "Here's a nice song. Here's a song dedicated to Asian American and East Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Enjoy." And then all of a sudden you just hear Zan Kuko no
I knew it. I knew it.
Oh
wait, no, I got the wrong
my
song.
god! No
Anyway,
way!
I butchered it.
I know what you're talking
I
about.
butchered it horribly. No, did I mess this up? I thought I had the right
No,
lyrics
man.
up.
They played fucking Neon Genesis
played-
Evangelion like opening theme.
They played a Cruel Angels thesis.
They're playing a Cruel Angels thesis at my work. What?
All
Oh my
over the
God.
fucking loudspeaker, and I about had a heart attack.
That's
like-
so good.
Holy
so
shit!
good.
I love it.
I was gonna sing it for you, and I messed it up. I feel so
It's
bad
funny.
now.
It's
I
fine,
immediately
but
thought when you
but, like-
started the story, I immediately thought it's gonna be something JoJo, isn't it? Because something like that happened to me last summer when I was working.
I was expecting.
And I'm just sitting there stalking, and then Neon Genesis Evangelion comes on. Like what? My coworker looks at me like, "Are you okay?" And like I almost like keeled over. Like I was so taken. Like what is going on? None of my coworkers know what's going on, and I'm just like having a conniption on the floor. And then so I went back and I recorded a small TikTok of it. So maybe I'll show you guys after. Like I'll link it. But like
Yeah.
I was just so like, what's going on? And I was like, okay, I guess anime openings can be played. And like,
if anime openings can be played, I'm waiting for colors from Flow, just so I can hear it in the store. Chiblu, whoa!
I just remember when I was working, I was watching JoJo at the time, or had just finished it or something, and all of a sudden, like, I was just like kind of listening to the radio, whatever, and the song ended, and after it ended, I was just like, wait, I just listened to "Walk Like an Egyptian" on the radio. I was like, wait, what?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
But then it gets even better. Then, like 3 hours later, I'm stalking another shelf, and all of a sudden, I hear the. I don't know if you guys know Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, but I hear
again. Oh, you hear this again?
It's the opening for Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and I was just like, I'm gonna go insane. What is going on? Yeah.
Anime.
Anime.
So it was a great day. I didn't hear it today because for some reason the person that was in the cash office that like controls the radio had it turned all the way down. So sadly I didn't hear anything else. But like I heard anime at work and it almost killed me. So yes, that was my story I wanted to save.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Holy crap. I'm now just gonna wait for the day I hear something like I know, it's gonna be like, here's Iron-Blooded Orphans OP. I'm like, what the fuck? It's just like Gundam, just all of a sudden, like, Gundam! I'm like, excuse me? Next thing I know, there's a giant robot outside Walmart.
Yeah, I know how to say it. I had the but yeah, that was my story.
Amazing story. I think I might have to go to Giant Eagle.
You'll find it.
Sit in Giant Eagle. Just find somewhere to sit down and wait until something comes on.
Yeah, all the songs are on like a loop, so like it's like it's 1 o'clock. This song is gonna play, but the ones that are for like the special occasions, like the history months and stuff, they're on a different loop. So it might be another day till it comes back on. I don't know.
The best part about your story, Brian, is the person who chose that knew what they were doing.
Maybe. Like I don't know. I haven't like it's like the other songs I play like K-pop songs or some stuff like that. Those kind of pop songs and like some old like traditional songs, and then all of a sudden it's just Neon Genesis Evangelion. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah.
It's giving them an excuse to play anime songs, and I love it.
Yes, I will say the Neon Genesis Evangelion. Sorry, what is it? It's an Angel's Cruel Thesis.
Yeah,
that's a very popular song that transcends anime. But I did not expect to hear the Fullmetal Alchemist intro. That's the one.
That's the one that like gets you.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not words.
Words. No, I gotcha. Okay. Well, generally, I mean, any last words for the podcast? Because we're hitting the hour mark.
It was really fun. Thanks for having me on. Sadly, I don't think we're gonna have any more special appearances, so
Yeah, no.
that's sad.
My dad is knocking on the door, and I'm currently recording a thing. Give me 1 second, father.
All right, well, we can we can let you go there, man.
No, it's fine. I'll keep it in the video.
Time to go finish my last project of the semester and listen to anime songs.
Yeah. What we've learned from this podcast is that we should go to Giant Eagle to listen to weeb shit.
Yes.
That's right. Fuck it. We're selling out.
Selling out. Yeah, go to Giant Eagle. Thanks. Make me more
Go!
money.